And so I kind of went with, hey, even though I have a small number of people, they seem to want to know more, and I want to provide them more. And so when you throw out these artificial deadlines and time constraints and these other things, and you just show up with service in your heart, it's amazing what happens. And I've also discovered that you don't really get to the good stuff with a customer until about 3 hours in, because your power to understand your audience is directly proportional to your ability to make money serving that audience. The better you understand somebody else's issues, problems, challenges, the way they make decisions, what keeps them up at night, what makes them happy, what motivates them, the better you understand your audience, the better you can be prepared to actually fulfill upon that audience. And what I've discovered is I really start to understand my audience the third hour in, because all the niceties go out the window, all the politeness goes out the window, all the posturing goes out the window. And most importantly, there's a trust that is facilitated. Now, there are other ways. There are better ways. Trust me. There are much better ways to build trust. There are much better techniques to create rapport and to create connection. But sometimes brute force works just fine because it doesn't require you to get good at those skill sets in order to have that happen. Customers are just like, okay, fine, let me tell you the real problem. But sometimes it takes about 3 hours in before somebody really opens up to you about what they want and what they need. And it's oftentimes it's because they are unclear themselves until you start to really dig in deep, and then it becomes clear. And then that insight becomes your leverage point to totally take over a market. So that's how somebody like me, who comes from nothing in little Iowa, who can build a $100 million business and be the only marketer, by the way, who is consulted with the very platform we're on, which is Zoom.